Hello, I'm Captain Gruff the Whale, and the reason why you clicked on this video is because you want to find out about AP Psychology and what you're going to do to pass the test. So there are two things you're going to need for this class. You're going to need a notebook. Preferably, you're going to want to get a composition notebook so none of the papers fall out, and then you're missing your notes. Okay? You're going to want one of those. You're going to get that notebook. You're going to write all the notes in that notebook. You don't confuse it with any other class. This is an AP class. It's serious. Okay? It's serious. The second thing you're going to want is vocab cards. You're going to need stacks of vocab cards so you can't even open your backpack and without some papers flying out of it, okay? I'm not kidding. There's a lot of vocab. Do the vocab cards and you'll win, okay? You want to pass AP Psychology? Take the AP exam, get it college credit, make flashcards, okay? I call them vocab cards, call them whatever you want, just do them. Got it? Okay. Also, gonna want to write vocab cards off specific people. Specific people can make all the difference if you're gonna pass. It might be hard for you to remember what psychologist came up with the Skinner box and operant conditioning. So, that's why you write vocab cards off those people too. This is a little bit extra and be above and beyond, but if you do this, we will be that much closer to getting you to pass this test, okay? So just write vocab cards off specific people that are important. This can be a lot of different people. This next thing I'm going to tell you about is the different chapters you're going to want to study the most in AP Psychology. Got it? Okay. Biology is by far the hardest section, and lots of it does show up on the tests. The biology of the body is mostly like the brain. There are 4 different lobes. Learn what they do. There's a lot of different parts there, okay? Like the medulla and like nerve cells. I bet you didn't even know there were nerve cells till today, but you know what? They're there, okay? There's a lot of different parts of cells. You gotta learn about nerve cells because they're for some reason covered in psychology and not anatomy and physiology. I'm upset at it just because I don't understand why. Biology is a big section, but it's a section. Gotta learn it. It's pretty difficult to learn just because there's a lot of different moving parts and a lot of different parts of the brain and body. Okay? Study that section a lot when you get to it. It's one of the harder ones. Just do it. Got it. Okay. The next section you're going to want to study a lot is learning. Learning is important in AP Psychology because you're doing it right now. You're learning what you should do to pass the class. Whoop-de-doo. Okay? Learning section, also a really important section to learn about. It's about midway through the book, I'd say. Very important. Okay? Dreams and states of consciousness is not one of the sections that appears all too much on the tests. So, you know, you don't have to do that one as much, but, you know, still study it because it could show up on, like, the essays. Okay? So, those would be my advice on what you should cover the most. Next, what you're going to want to do if you want to pass this class is we're going to talk about the test. There are 2 parts of the test. There is the multiple choice section, which is 50% of your grade. It is not that difficult if you know the vocab and made them into flashcards, okay? Not as difficult as the other section of the test, which is the essay section, okay? The essay section is a lot different from other classes, okay? Other classes that you might have taken, like English or history or something, will probably tell you that you're going to want to put a lot of detail into it. That is the exact opposite of what you do in the AP Psych test. They'll give you something and you just go right to the question. You don't throw in everything you've ever fucking learned about psychology. You persist to the question. They ask you what type of learning this is on the essay question. You put that type of learning it is, and you don't write that much else. Okay? People who get good scores on the essay part of AP Psychology are people who get to the point. This is different from a lot of other AP Psych tests, like the AP Art History test goes for more of detail. If you don't have detail about whatever you learned about, then you're not going to pass that one. This one isn't like that. You just get to the point and you will pass that part. Understand? That's why it's good to have a basic understanding on all sections, because they can throw you a question about any section. It'll probably be one or two sections just because those are the most popular ones, but who knows. So that's all I can tell you guys about it. If you want more, if any of you guys are interested in a part 2 video or a video about AP Art History, like and subscribe and I might do it. See ya.